is achieved, then the whole world is protected. Isn't that nice? Simple, concise, but powerful message, which, when we're not connected with cows, we don't think about. But that is the basis of our culture. Our culture, our culture is Krishna's culture, isn't it? Krishna culture. And therefore, whatever Krishna does, whatever Krishna likes, whatever relationships Krishna establishes with his devotees, these are, must be important to us also, must become part of our lives. Now, I understand that most of us, especially in a place like Los Angeles, here at Dwarkadham, we are in the city. We are in an urban. Most of our temples are like that as well, and we don't even get to see cows. Real cows, walking cows, live cows, and we're, of course, in many classes there are references and there is some connection, but there could be and should be a lot more in terms of understanding how cows are meant to be very much an integral part, not only of people who are, or devotees who are living out in the country. This understanding, this consciousness, and this relationship, just like all of us, we understand we're meant to cultivate a relationship with Krishna, isn't it? We're meant to establish healthy, wholesome relationship amongst ourselves. We are also meant, wherever we may be as devotees, and it's not just for people who are out there, in a farm project somewhere, or who happen to be living in a village. It's also, when Krishna was in Dwarka, he had cows. It's not that Krishna's leelas with cows ended when he left Vrindavan. When Krishna left Dwarka to come to Kurukshetra, we were mentioning briefly how that was a tradition. Even now, you go in India, when people go on yatra, on pilgrimage, specifically when they go, where's that place every year? There's so many places, of course. They take their cows and they'll walk maybe 1 month. Yeah, thank you. Because I had Patmera in my mind. Patmera is that place where Krishna brought his cows and left them there for the duration of the battle of Kurukshetra. And that's the place I was referring to a few days ago that has the largest Goshala in the world, close to 300,000 cows spread out in different villages, about 20 or so villages. And naturally, it means that even in the cities, and the message there for us, of course, is that, we also, as devotees in the cities, we have many activities that such as book distribution and Harinam and looking after the deities, but I'm talking about our consciousness, and even beyond that, in terms of, as Srila Prabhupada desired, and this was meant also to help bring that consciousness, solidify that consciousness, bring us closer actually to ultimately Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada desired, instructed, and wanted that we have with each and every one of our city centers a community in the country where some of our devotees are living, keeping cows, and we're offering the milk from these protected cows to our deities. We're offering food that is grown and by devotees, which is worth 100 times its value, as Prabhupada explained. All of these things are meant to help us as devotees, as a community, and as a society, as an international society. How can we be successful in impressing, in convincing leaders in different countries? Because brahmanas, that's their role, isn't it? We are meant to be a Brahminical society that is meant to instruct and show by example. Our instructions will become more meaningful, more powerful when we demonstrate by our daily activities, isn't it? And so that's Lord Chaitanya spoke about prachar and achar. These two levels or these two aspects are meant to go hand in hand. and very often we'll see devotees are very good preachers but weak on their sadhana, or their sadachar. Or sometimes one may be very good in sadachar, but somehow doesn't engage so much in preaching. Of course, a good sadachar, a good sadhana is also preaching. People will appreciate. Ideal thing is that both, should be there. And as a society, this is a very major, important dimension. So, just to remind the devotees, possibly those who are not here, we'll be coming out our ministry in India with information that will give details of this 12-year marathon or campaign that we will begin, and we'll be coming out with similar documentaries as we are showing this morning. This is will give you a preview, and I think we're getting close to showing this documentary. I'll just take 1 minute and then I think we're ready. You're ready, right? You're definitely ready. A devotee brought this together, and it's what the title of the video, more like a more like a PowerPoint actually than the actual video, but it's nicely put together. And I'll just let the title of the video is What Cows Want. What cows want. This morning, the cows are speaking. Mother cow will be speaking to all of us and giving us different messages. Not every day we get opportunity to hear from Mother Cow. We'll be happy to make this video available to any devotees who would like a copy of it. And I think we're about ready for that, because after the video there won't be so much time, but we might take a few questions that may be there after the video. Kindly position yourself if you're not already positioned, so that there's no column in front. The video is going to be shown here, coming up right now. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Keeping us in suspense. kindly follow what is on the Yes. Light is coming. Just now coming.
Maharaj, thank you for addressing very nicely the cow protection. There's a great debate that sometimes is there's a great debate amongst devotees that we should not drink milk, that milk should only be drunk if it's from ahimsa cows. But I think you addressed it very nicely, that it's all the cows that we have to be concerned with. But really, how can we justify using that milk? This is a debate that sometimes goes on. How can we justify using the milk from the cows that are not protected if they're really products of slaughter?
Yes.
I think you addressed it very nicely, that if the cows don't have, if all the cows, their milk is not offered to Krishna, they have no hope. They have no hope for what it is that they produce to be offered to Krishna. That is their own salvation, really. So how do we wean away from this type of animal slaughter, and what do we do so that we're supporting one but not the other, or both? Can we?
Yeah. It is undoubtedly a major dilemma and part of our present situation in terms of, we as devotees who have such a wonderful philosophy and such high principles that we are meant to follow, that we are meant to uphold, and because of the present modern setup, we are in difficulty. We are in great difficulty individually in terms of how to realize those goals, how to, so many cows